I believe that everything, every moment, every interaction and relationship has the potential to be magical. In some deep, nearly inexplicable way, I believe that magic is the very substance that animates our lives. Magic, like love, is almost a hidden world, but it begs to be glanced, it begs to be seen, uncovered and given room to grow. I think that all children know something about this hidden world, this unspoken language that connects all things. Perhaps it's innocence after all that unlocks these magical realities. I remember being 6 or 7 years old, sitting quietly, nearly invisibly, in the church building down the street from my house. In those moments of quiet wonder, I looked up in the high church ceiling and around at the grand walls covered in depictions of Jesus. They were to me both magical and mysterious. At the time, I did not fully comprehend the unique sacredness of these depictions, but I felt something beautifully and undeniably alive in the small world of that church. It became sort of a private sanctuary, a grand place of warmth for me to sink my 6-year-old wonderment into. In my own way, I spoke to Jesus and made with him a special friendship. I also learned in those childhood years about the distinct magic spaces can hold and the internal vocabulary we develop in order to speak with it. Fast forward to 2016, when my friends Ernst and Eugene from E3 Architecture purchased an old church building and saved it from demolition. The first time I stepped into this church, I was celebrating my friend Marina's 50th birthday. I was gobsmacked. As soon as I entered its doors, I felt the place hug me, and I happily hugged it back. I was immediately transported back into my childhood, when I basked in the majestic, seemingly ancient silence that buildings like this so often keep. The beauty of this building spoke to me, and although it was worn down, I could still feel its beating, enchanting heart. I told Ernst and Eugene that I must have this space, and they were gracious enough to share it with me. This is the short story of how the magical venue known as Studio 96 came to be. The space is now for me, and more for members of the Macaulay community, a sacred space where the open doors give way to a collective vision of how this community and this city can create magic in as many good ways as possible. I want Studio 96 to grow into a spirited venue, a place where people can come in order to be embraced by an enchanting energy and animate their dreams. I want my own joy and innocence as the caretaker of this space to embody for each of you the spirit and potential I believe Studio 96 was created to serve. Let these walls be a sanctuary for the community, love, freedom, and whatever splendid magic the city wants to enjoy.